Hello, everyone. Welcome to class. So I'm going to go over a little bit on how to navigate Blackboard, how to navigate Webassign for us, and I'm also going to go ahead and go over some of the most important parts within Blackboard. So let's start with Blackboard first. First, what I want you to do is just sign in, and you're going to see a page similar to mine. I have a lot more information than you do, but what you're going to do is you're just going to find your course. So for us, since we're in MAT090, we're just going to click on MAT090 here. And I'm going to put this in student preview mode so it looks exactly like your screen. So this is what you're going to see here. And the most important part of this web page right now, and I'm going to zoom in here for us, is going to be right here underneath the My Announcements. Now, as you can see, I've already uploaded a bunch of announcements here. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is maybe you just want to read over them. So this was posted last week. Welcome to MAT090. I kind of answer some very popular questions. I have no idea why these changed to ones in terms of the questions, but those are the most important questions that I always get at the beginning of every semester. Second is just Webassign instructions. Here's the link for them right here. But if you need to, if you can't view this link, over here on the left-hand side is going to be our gray navigation panel. Okay, and that's where you're going to find basically all the information for our course. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on Course Overview. And you're going to see we have Webassign instructions and then the course syllabus. Let me go over the course syllabus real quick. I'm not going to go over everything because I want you to read it over. But we'll highlight the most important parts. First, MAT090. It says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All that means is that this is a fully online course, so you can do class whenever you want. Our final exam is going to be December 14th through December 20th, 2021. And what that means is I'm going to open up the final exam on December 14th, and it is due December 20th. So you can take it during finals week, whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me. My office hours, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 11, Fridays from 10 to 11. I can also set up an appointment Monday through Friday. All you got to do is just ask, because I do realize these times may not work for you, and that's fine. All I need is a date and time that works for both of us. If you need to, you can call my department phone. Since we're all on Zoom again this semester, I'm not in my office. Therefore, the best way to contact me is my email, jfloat@ccac.edu. Real quick, this is just this is MAT080, or I'm sorry, this is MAT090. The prereq would be MAT080 or placement exam. The most important part is, and it's going to be right here, you must earn a grade of C or better to register for the next math course in your discipline for your major. Now, I will be honest, if you just do the work, you ask questions, and you do decent in the class, it's like impossible to not get a C, okay? The only time I see people get below a C is when they just give up. They don't do the work on time. And if they need extra time, they never ask. Like, here's the most important thing that you can do in this semester is ask questions. If you have any questions, just email me and I'll get back to you, okay? So our book is right here, all right? So I'm going to click on this link in a second. A physical book is not required for our class. You don't need a physical book. Now, what do I mean by that is here, just by clicking on the link, here is our book right here. If you wanted to, you can buy a physical book. All you do is, you got two options. You can click on, let me go back here. All right. So if you wanted a physical book, you could click on the link right here. This will take you there, or order a print copy. So let me show you what that looks like. So if we order a print copy, we're going to select personal copy. Takes you right to Amazon. Now, a hardcover, buy new, is $46.95. If you click on other sellers, you're going to notice that there's a paperback version for $38.80. It is totally up to you if you want to buy a book. All right, but you don't need a book. Excuse me. So, because our book is online, you can view it online, or you can even download a PDF of the book. So let me show you what that looks like real quick. So if you download a PDF, it's going to say downloading. It's going to say, would you like to give? Because this book is free. So if you want to give, you can. If you want to donate, that's fine. If not, you can just go straight to the PDF. Here's our PDF right here. All right. In the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see the toggle sidebar. You would click on that. And then down here, you have some options. This kind of looks like a hamburger menu. That's what they call it. I think it's dumb, but it is what it is. If you click on that, it organizes the book for you, or it'll organize. So you have chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and so forth. The PDF for the book is really, really good if you have a tablet. It's excellent if you have a tablet. If you have a computer, honestly, I would just use this link right here, this table of contents, or view online. Like that would be me 100%. And the reason for that is this. let me go to chapter 2 because that's where we start. So we start in chapter 2, section 4. All right, and the reason why I like using the online version of the book is it has links that go back to certain problems. Also, like if you want to look at example 2.37, how to solve linear equations, you can click on show the solution and it'll walk you through on how to do it. Then it gives you a try it now. Okay. And there's all these different types of examples and everything. There's show solutions. Boy, that's really tough for me to say today. And I'm just going to keep scrolling down because there is something at the end of every single section that is unbelievably important. Okay. Which are the example problems. So you can always look at example problems here, and anything with a link to it, if you click on it, it will take you right to the solutions. All right. So it actually has solutions for you. Now they're just the solutions. They're not detailed solutions. Okay. But just make sure you're aware of that. So let me go back here because I want to see if this section has it. Sorry, I'm scrolling really fast, but I'm looking for something very specific. Okay, no, this one doesn't have it, and that's fine. That's fine. So let's see if we can go down to here. The rectangular coordinate system. Once again, I'm scrolling really fast because there's something I'm specifically looking for. Okay, nope, this one doesn't have it, and that's fine. It's just an extra thing, but it's not necessary. Okay, so once again, let's go over this one more time. Here's the link for our book. It's on your syllabus. All I got to do is click it. If you want to buy a physical version of the book, you could just click the other link right here, and boom, it takes us right to there. Other sellers, you got options, hardcover or paperback. It's totally up to you. It doesn't matter to me because the book is not necessary. Now, let's talk about this Webassign thing. So we have Webassign instructions, and they are right here. All right, so all you have to do is just please follow the directions exactly the way they look. I've provided you with screenshots of what you would expect to find. If you are having issues, and this goes for my Mac people, so if you have issues, notice I'm using the web browser Firefox. Firefox is a very, very good web browser. It's very secure, and it works on everything. So please, try not to use Safari, use Firefox, okay? If you need help with downloading it, all you got to do is email me and let me know. I can help you out with that. Now back to this. So click on this link. It will take you right to the course that or I'll take you right to the page that you see below. So let's get you enrolled. As you can see here, I click on it and boom, takes me right there. Now it's going to ask you for a course key, class key, or course registration link. That information is right here in red. That is our course key. Enter that, click enroll, and then just follow the directions. Now, you do have to pay for this. All right, you do have to pay for Webassign. Now, what's nice, and I'm going to scroll down here. If you're awaiting, I'm reading right here. So it's highlighted in purple. So if you're waiting on financial aid, you do not have to purchase anything at registration because you will get approximately 2 weeks of free access. Okay? This is available to all students automatically. So it's not like you got to click on anything or anything like that. To purchase access, I recommend going to the CCAC bookstore because an access code at CCAC, and this is taken, this picture image right here. I don't know if I can highlight this. It won't let me. Yeah. This image right here that I'm going to just zoom in on it if I can, if it'll let me. There we go. It's taken directly from the CCAC bookstore website, and it's $14. So in reality, and for my first year college students and then returning college students, especially the returning ones. We all have an idea on how much books cost, and they're very expensive. My idea was, I'm going to try to make my class as accessible and as cheap as possible. So the best that I can do for us is get us a free textbook, and then Webassign is $14. Now, let me show you what Webassign looks like. So I'm going to just sign in here. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to open it up in student view so you can see exactly what you would see. This is what I see. It's different. So here's student view. Excuse me. And here's our class right here, MAT090 Z18. Go. So right now, there's no homework or anything listed. I do have a sample assignment, but really that was just for me. All right. Once you sign up for Webassign and you get into Webassign, you're going to see this page right here. Across the top, you're going to see home, my assignments, grades, communication, calendar, and my ebooks. And directly underneath, you're going to see my assignments. And like I said, there's one right here. It says sample. All right. And it just says current assignment. So there's only one. But like I said, this is just a sample assignment. I will show you what it looks like in a minute. Down in the lower right-hand corner, there's our book. It's already here. So even if you didn't click on the link on the syllabus to the book, you can click here and it's going to take you directly to our book. Same website, same everything, all over again. Okay? So our book, your book and everything's already in Webassign. Sorry. It's already in Webassign. All right? So there are basically two websites that you need to go to. Blackboard and then Webassign. And that's it. You're not going to have to go all over the place for anything else. Okay? Now, this sample assignment, let's check it out. Let me see what it is, because I got to be honest with you, I completely forget it. Perfect. Excuse me. So this is just a sample assignment. This is something you would see here. So I'm going to just zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to go over this. Across the top, it already tells you how many questions there are for this homework assignment. So this is a biggie. I literally just probably clicked on just add all or something like that. So this one says 37 problems. Notice that the total score right now is a dash out of 59, 0%, which is fine. So Webassign it's pretty intuitive. All right. Homework, you get unlimited chances at homework, which means I don't care how many times you take or how many times you do the homework, you should get a perfect on it because I give unlimited attempts. And yes, homework is graded on completeness and correctness. All right. I get students all the time and they always ask me, do you grade homework based off correctness? And I was like, yeah, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Would you go to a doctor and say, hey, are you going to be able to do the surgery? Because if you can't, that's still fine. All right. Just, can you get close? I mean, that doesn't make any sense to me. All right. But to counteract that, I give you unlimited attempts at the homework. So you shouldn't worry about not getting perfect. You should get them. Just keep doing it until you get it. So with this first example here, I'm just going to go over, and this is just a little review. Find the place value of each digit in the given number. So the 8, well, that's going to be the thousands. 5 will be the hundreds. 2 is going to be the tens. But let's say, for example, I accidentally clicked on the ones for some reason, all right? We know that's incorrect, but I clicked on it. And there's a reason. I want you to see what happens when it's right, and I want you to see what happens when it's wrong. So the 4 is going to be the 10,000s. Oh, and that's great. Across the bottom, it just popped up, last saved. So your homework automatically saves every couple of seconds. So in case the power goes out or your internet goes out, it automatically saves your homework for you. Okay. Let's keep going. The 9. Let's see the 9. The 9 is in the ones position. All right. So you got some options here. You have additional materials, ebook. So what that means, if you didn't know how to do this problem, you would click on the ebook and it would take you directly to our book in the section where you would find the information to solve this problem. You have submit answer and you have practice another version. What we're going to do is we're going to submit answer. So I just go ahead and click on submit answer. And what you're going to see is for each part that I got correct, I get a little check mark. Wherever I got it wrong, which obviously the 2, if you look, it's in the tens position, okay? But I clicked on the ones position. It'll have an X for you. And then on the right-hand side, you're going to see these two things, My Notes and Ask Your Teacher, okay? Now, My Notes is exactly what it sounds like. You can go ahead, you can click on this. It's going to open this little window here. You can put go over place value again if you wanted. Or if you had a question, you could type it in and then look at it later. Okay? Let me get out of there. The most important link is the Ask Your Teacher. And the reason for this is everybody in this room has a number one, but all of your number ones are different. So anytime you see like a red question right here, that means that's a randomized number. So if you email me and you say, Professor Float, I have a question on number one, I'm going to say, I don't know what your number one question is because it's different for everybody. However, if you click on Ask Your Instructor, and then you can ask me a question, what position or what place value is the 2 located? Then what will happen is when you click on send, I get an email with a link to your specific problem. And that helps me out tremendously. Okay? Now, across the top, you're going to notice that question 1, I got 4 out of 5 points, which means I got 4 out of 59 on the homework so far, which is obviously is a 6.8%. But as you complete the homework, this will start to populate. So what you could do is you could probably just come right back into here and go, oh, the 2 is in the tens position. So you can click on the tens, submit answer again. Excuse me. And now notice you have a check mark for letter or for part C. And if you look up top, you got 5 out of 5, which is a perfect for this question. All right. In the event that you need to request an extension, you could just click in the upper right hand corner, request extension. And what that's going to do, it's going to say request new due date. You pick the due date, not me. If I don't get a due date, or I'm sorry, if you don't select that, I'm not going to know what you want. So please, for me, go ahead. Today is the 7th, and this is due the 12th. Let's say you wanted to do the 13th because Sunday was a religious holiday that you were observing, and you just you just don't have the time, and that's fine with me. All you got to do, like I said, is just ask me. September 13th, we'll make it due 11:59 p.m. Reason for extension, you don't have to type anything there. You don't have to justify anything to me. Just let me know. If I don't know, I can't help. So you would just click submit, and then excuse me, I would get an email response saying this student has a request extension, and I would just grant it. All I got to do is just click on it. That's it. Okay. Some of us, including myself, are a little old school in the sense that we like to do homework on paper with a pencil, and that's fine. So for all of the homework, I allow you to print the assignment. So if you just look in the upper right-hand corner, you could just print the assignment. It'll come up as a PDF. Now, the only downfall is, notice this assignment is 16 pages. So if you're going to print the assignment, just be aware that it's going to be a lot. But what I would do is just print the assignment, okay? And then do the homework problems. And then what you can do is come back here and just click on all of your answers. Or if you have to, and I'm kind of scrolling down here, type your answers in. Now, sometimes it'll say enter an exact number, and that's what they want. They want an exact number. An exact number means no decimals and no weird looking symbols or anything like that. Okay? Let's see. Is there anything else that I want to go over with this right here? So there are problems right here, like all the way at the bottom here. List all the positive factors of 72. Okay? And you'll see something like tutorial. So if you know how to do this problem right off the start, you don't have to. You could just literally just type in the numbers and call it a day. Now, I want you to see something that happened here. If I go in the problem 35, watch. If I click on problem 35, it just says, please enter an exact number, and that's it. All right? But if I click on 36, look on the right-hand side of your screen in 3, 2, 1, click. Notice MathPad popped up. This helps you to type in fractions or square roots or exponents, you don't really have to worry about anything else. If you took me in higher math courses, obviously you would. What I'm saying here is this: if you write out your math properly, then you'll be able to type it in properly. Okay? So like I said, for example, if you wanted to write the fraction 3/4, what you would do is click here where it says, where it has the fraction icon. Then on the left-hand side, you could see it popped up, and then I would hit 3, use my down arrow key, 4, and call it a day. Now I got the fraction 3/4 in there, okay? If you don't know how to do the problem, you can click on tutorial, and it is going to walk you through on how to do this specific problem. So to list all the positive factors of 72, what you're going to want to do is perform divisibility tests to find the factors and stuff like that. And then you would just literally walk through this, call it a day. Once you're done, you would submit. If you wanted to, you could try another version. It's going to give you just another randomly generated problem. And then you would just type your answers in here. At the very end, you can click on Save Assignment Progress. That's if you did not finish the I'm sorry, did I say save exam? If I did, I'm sorry. Save Assignment Progress. If you didn't finish the homework, you can click here, but remember, this always saves, but it's probably in your best interest just to click on Save Assignment Progress in the bottom. If you want to submit your assignment, click on Submit Assignment, and as soon as you do that, you've submitted your assignment. It's going to go to the grade book. But what's nice is I give you unlimited attempts at the homework again. So if you're not satisfied with your score, and what was our score? It's like a 8.5%. If you're not satisfied with that, you can always come back into the homework, and then you could do it again. You could fix all the problems that you got wrong. So find the place value of the given digit again. That's the 8, so that's going to be in the millions. So go ahead, submit, and you're going to see. Once I scroll back up, even though I submitted the homework and it went to the gradebook, my score increases. Now it's at 10.2%. So again, everyone is hopefully getting perfects on the homework. All right. So let's see. Let's make sure I went over everything today. So Webassign instructions, check. Course syllabus, check. Navigating Webassign, check. And then looking over the homework, check. Everything's here for you. It's very self-explanatory. There's a slight learning curve, but once you get used to it, like I said, it's very, very easy. And if you ever have a question, all you have to do is just email me. And that's it. So I want you to have a great first semester. Enjoy math. It's great. I'm going to be posting YouTube videos. Do I have any? No, I don't have any yet. But I will be posting YouTube videos on sample examples from every single section in our class. All right. Normally I have them up by Wednesday. So, because I got other classes that I do this for as well. And it takes time to record the video and then upload the video to YouTube and everything. So I usually have everything done by Wednesday. So, that's about it. If I think of anything else, I'll just post an announcement. So good luck this semester. If you got any questions, just let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye.